This video is for the beginning band percussion. What I'm going to be doing today is going to give you guys just a little bit of a practice guide where you can play along with me as I play through all of the songs that we're going to be doing for our concert. We have 8 of them. But I'm also going to be doing a little bit of a review before each song that we do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the note names and the rhythms, and then I'm going to do a playthrough of the song. Now you will see in the comment section that there are timestamps. You can use those timestamps, which are little links that bring you to certain parts in the video. And those timestamps are for all of the playthroughs that I have for this. So if you want to skip over the review or you're watching this video more than once and you only want to play along with me, then you're welcome to use those timestamps, and they have the title of the song and then the timestamp. You click on that and it'll bring you to that certain playthrough in the video. So the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to play through our 8 songs that we have for the concert, and I emailed this list to everybody, so you're welcome to print that out just like I have. And our first song is going to be on page 6. We're going to look at song number 1, Time for Band. This is the first song that we did in band way back in October. And you will see for this one that it is having us use only one note and one mallet, and that is going to be D. So the first thing that I want us to do is every time that we play through, I'm actually going to put my mallets down. Hopefully they don't roll away. Stay. And then I'm going to just tap the bar with the appropriate hand. I'll use my fingernail here. So in Time for Band, go ahead and find your D key. It should sound like this. Make sure yours sound like this too. And you will see that the rhythms that we're doing for this are quarter notes, where every single note gets one beat. Let's go ahead and tap the note names and then do the sticking to with our fingers. This is song number 1, Time for Band. So we're not actually playing with our mallets, we're just doing the note names. 2, ready, go. D, 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 rest, 2, 3, 4, D, 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 rest, 2, 3, halfway through. D, 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 rest, 2, 3, 4, D, 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 rest, 2, 3, 4. It is extremely important that we practice the skill of watching our music and balancing between watching our music and watching our bars. Now, mostly we want our eyes to be on the music on every single note as it goes by. Let's go ahead and pick up our mallets this time, and we are going to play through song number 1, Time for Band. Find your good posture. The bar should be no more than about 6 inches every time that you strike it. Here we go. Play through of song number 1, Time for Band. 1, 2, ready, go. D, 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 rest, 2, 3, 4. D, 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 rest, 2, 3, 4. D, 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 rest, 2, 3, last time. D, 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 rest, 2, 3, 4. Our next song that we're going to look at is song number 5, Mix 'em Up. You will see in the very first measure of song number 5 that we are playing a D. That's that quarter note that is just below that first line of the staff. So to tell it's a D is because it is sitting just below that first line. It's actually touching it. Now you will see that we are also including the 2 new notes that we learned in songs number 2 and songs number 4. So in song number 2, we learned C's. That's going to be one note below D. C's are not touching that first line at all. They kind of look like this, where it has a line going through the quarter note there, but this is that first line of the staff. It's not touching that at all. B flats are going to be a key or a bar up in the second level of the mallets that we have, or the bars that we have. And that is going to be even below C, and it's going to have that little flat sign next to it. So we have all three of those notes in song number 5, Mix Them Up. Let's go ahead and go through those now together. I'll put my mallets down. The one went flying. Per usual. Here we go. Let's say our note names and tap the bars with our fingers. You could stay, that would be great. This is song number 5, Mix Them Up. So we're starting on D. 1, 2, ready, go. D, 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 rest, 2, switch to C. C, 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 rest, 2, switch to B flat. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, rest, 2, back to C, go. C, 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 rest, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and pick up our mallets. This is our playthrough of song number 5, Mix Them Up. Now what we're going to do with the sticking, since they are not labeled like how they were in song number 1, is we're going to continue to do all of the D's and C's in our right hand and all of the B flats in our left hand. I'm going to put my mallet hovering over the D key, since that's the first bar that I'm going to be playing with my right hand. And I'm going to hover the left one close to the B flat key, since that's going to be the first one that I'm playing with my left hand. Here we go, number 5, mix them up. 1, 2, ready, go. D, 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 rest, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 rest, 2, 3, 4. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, rest, 2, 3, 4. C, 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 rest, 2, 3, we're done. All right, nice job. We're gonna go ahead and flip the page. We're gonna be on page 7 now. We're gonna look at a breath of fresh air. Our rhythm pattern has changed. No longer are we doing play for 4 beats, rest for 4 beats, play for 4 beats, rest. Now we're doing play for 4 beats, play for 4 beats, rest for 4 beats. One thing that the band is going to be doing that the percussion doesn't have written in their music is in between the first and the second measure, they have a little apostrophe written in their notes. And that is going to tell them that they are going to breathe. So when they play through those first 2 measures, it's actually going to sound like this. See how I did a little bit of a pause as if I was breathing during that part? You can do that too, and that will really help the band stay on tempo. Let's go ahead and say the note names and tap the fingerings. For song number 8, A Breath of Fresh Air. Now you will see this one has 2 options for sticking. So we're going to do the top sticking, which is going to be left, right, left, right. However, at home when you practice, you can choose the right, left sticking. But for this song, and when we play through it with the concert, let's do the left, right sticking. Here we go, number 8. Starting on a D. 1, 2, ready, go. Left, right, D, 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 D. Rest, 2, switch to C, go. Right, left, C, 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 rest, 2, back to B flat, left hand first, left, right, left, right, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat. The pattern that I was doing when I was reading through that is I would say the stickings first and then I would say the note names. So even though it's all in the same note, I would say the stickings and then the note names first. I love in the middle of the song when it switches up that sticking pattern for us. And we had to alternate between doing left, right, and then right, left. Here is the playthrough of song number 8, A Breath of Fresh Air. Really make sure that you watch your music during this because the sticking pattern switches around on us. 1, 2, ready, go. Left, right, D, 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 D. Rest, 2, down to C. Switch your stickings. Right, left, C, 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 C. Rest, 2, switch your stickings on B flat. Left, right, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat. Nice job. Our next song that we're going to do is song number 11, Half the Price. This is the first time the book is introducing half notes to us. Those half notes are just like quarter notes where they are rhythms, except for half notes look like a quarter note, except for the note head is not colored in anymore. It's going to be open like this. And it is going to be held out for 2 full beats. So whenever you have a half note, we're going to let that bar ring 1, 2. Okay, before we strike it again. Go ahead and look at the first measure. We have quarter note, half note, half note. And then in that second measure, you will see a little box. That box is what is called a half rest. And half rests live on the 3rd line of the staff, and they're going to be facing up. Those tell us that we rest for 2 beats. Let's go ahead and say our note names and do the stickings for song number 11, Half the Price. Here we go. Starting on D. 1, 2, ready, go. Left, right, 2, right, 2. Rest all on C. Left, right, 2, right, 2. Rest all on B flat. Left, right, 2, right, 2. Rest back to C. Right, rest, B flat, B flat, B flat. This one's a little bit more tricky. Different rhythm pattern, different sticking pattern. Nothing really kind of stays the same throughout this. It changes constantly. I'm going to say the stickings for all of this song. I'm not going to say the note names as I play through. And your job is to listen to the pitches if you play along with me to make sure that you are doing the right note names. So here is the playthrough of song number 11, Half the Price. 1, 2, ready, go. Left, right, 2, right, 2. Rest, left, right, 2, right, 2. Rest, left, right, 2, right, 2. Rest, right, left, right, 2. All right. I hope you did well with that. If not, you can go back and practice that one again. It is a little bit trickier. Our next one that we are going to be doing is song number 16, Hot Cross Buns. This is going to be on page 8, and this is our first recognizable song. This is having us use half notes, quarter notes, and a new rhythm symbol, whole notes. Whole notes are just a circle in our music. They don't have a stem. And whole notes are held out for 4 full beats here. Let's go ahead and say our note names and tap the bars for song number 16. Now this one is up to you to come up with a sticking pattern, but I think it would make the most sense if we continue to do all of the C's and D's in our right hand and all of the B flats in our left hand. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Here we go. Song number 16. Here is our review of 16. Here we go. 2, ready, go. D, 2, C, 2, B flat, 4 full beats. D, 2, C, 2, B flat, 2, rest, rest. B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, C, 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 D, C, 2, B flat, 2, 3, 4. Something that I do to help me remember how long to hold each beat out and making sure that I'm doing that when I'm playing is I tap my foot and I count inside my head. So when I have a B flat that lasts 4 full beats, I'm tapping my foot 4 times or counting inside my head. 1, 2, 3, 4 to make sure that I'm giving it the appropriate amount of beats. Here's our playthrough of song number 16, Hot Cross Buns. All of the D's and C's in our right hand and the B flats in our left hand. 1, 2, ready, go. D, C, B flat, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, rest, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at song number 17, Au Clair de la Lune. Take your mallets, put them on the side. We're going to go ahead and say the note names and press the bars with our fingers. Same thing, B flats in our left hand, C's and D's in our right hand. We are starting with a B flat in this song. Let's say the note names. 2, ready, go. B flat, B flat, B flat, C, D, C, B flat, D, C, C, B flat, 2, 3, 4. B flat, B flat, B flat, C, D, C, B flat, D, C, C, B flat, 2, 3, 4. Let's do our playthrough of song number 17, Au Clair de la Lune. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lost my place there towards the middle. Okay, let's go ahead and look at song number 23, Merrily We Roll Along. Before we do that, go ahead and look at number 19. In number 19, we are learning a new note name. That is going to be E flat. That's on the second level of keys. It's going to sound like this. Make sure you have the right E flat key. And that E flat is a note name that is going to be on that first bar of the staff, okay? So this is the staff. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. That E flat is going to be on the first bar. So whenever you see a note on that first bar with that little flat sign, tells you it's going to be an E flat. One note above that in song number 21 is an F. That's going to be the new note. That lives in the first space of the staff. First space there. Whenever you see a note in that first space, it will always be an F. All right, let's look at number 23, Merrily We Roll Along. Now we don't actually use any E flats in this song, but we do use some Fs, so we will have to watch out for those. So let's go ahead and say our note names and tap our keys here. Song number 23, I see that we are starting with a D. I'm going to continue doing C's and D's with my right hand and B flats and now E flats with my left hand. Here we go, number 23. 2, say the note names, go. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 C, 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 D, F, F. That's our new note. Here we go. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 C, C, D, C, B flat, rest, rest. Look at the end of the song. Each song ends with a double bar line. Our double bar line for Merrily We Roll Along has 2 dots next to it. That lets us know that it is a repeat sign, and we are going to go back and do the whole thing one more time. With the repeat sign, you play through it once, take the repeat, back to the beginning, play through it again for a total of 2 times. So here we go, back to the beginning. 2, ready, go. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 C, 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 D, F, F, rest, D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 C, C, D, C, B flat. Rest. Now we're done. Pick up your mallets. Let's go ahead and go through this one. D's and C's in our right hands, B flats and E flats in our left hands. We are going to play the repeat at the end of this, so we're going to play through it twice. 1, 2, ready, go. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 C, C, C. Here comes our new note. D, F with our right hand, F, rest. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 C, C, D, C, B flat, rest, beginning. D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 C, 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 D, F, F, rest, D, C, B flat, C, D, 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 C, C, D, C, B flat, rest, rest. Our very last song that we are going to do is going to be song number 26, Good King Wenceslas. Now, some of us have not gotten to this point yet, but we are supposed to learn it this week, and we'll go ahead and continue to learn it next week. So number 26, Good King Wenceslas, is still on page 9. We're just going to move our eyes down the page a little bit. And you will see that we're not learning any new notes, which is good. Just a new pattern of rhythms and a new melody. Think about the first note that we have in number 26. You can see that it is the new note name that you learned in number 19, and that is going to be an E flat. Make sure you have the right E flat bar. So let's slowly go through and say the note names and tap the bars of number 26. I'm going to do E flats and B flats with my left hand. I'm going to have my right hand ready to go on F, since that's going to be the first bar that I do in my right hand. Good King Wenceslas. 1, 2, say the note names, go. E flat, E flat, E flat. F, E flat, E flat, B flat, 2. C, B flat, C, D, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, F, E flat, E flat, B flat, big jump there, C, B flat, C, D, E flat, E flat. Here's our playthrough of song number 26, Good King Wenceslas. 1, 2, ready, go. E flat, E flat, E flat, F, E flat, E flat, B flat, big jump, C, B flat, C, D, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, E flat, F, E flat, E flat, B flat, C, B flat, C, D, E flat, E flat. Nice job. This song does not end with the repeat sign, so we only need to do it one time. Guys, that is all I have for you today. I want you to use this video as a practice guide. You're welcome to go back and watch it as many times as you want to. You don't have to watch the whole thing all at one time. You can do chunks. Maybe you just want to do the playthrough to make sure you're doing all of the right note names. Thank you so much for your time. Goodbye.